Hey, what's up everyone, Ollie here. So the new iPhone 12 Pro is out. I have the one in graphite here. I also have the MagSafe Charger and I also have the silicone case. Wanted to basically try them all together and give you my first impressions. So let's get into it. Okay, so we'll start with the 12 Pro. Still got it in its plastic packaging. But yeah, the box is much thinner this time. I've got the old iPhone box actually here, the 11 Pro box. And yeah, you can see it's pretty much half the width. Follows the same sort of design language though, all black. You know, the Pro version's coming in a black box. And inside straight away we see the phone itself. Really nice, the graphite grey. Well, graphite, I guess, there's no grey on the end, but it pretty much is grey. I mean, it feels good as well. It feels really good in the hand. Feels expensive. One thing I've always liked about the sort of Pro models and iPhones in general is that they feel like jewellery. That's something I've always said before. It feels like a piece of jewellery in your hand. It feels nice and expensive. The reason the box is thinner is because obviously we don't get a charger anymore. We don't get a charging brick. We do get a cable, and this cable is USB-C to Lightning. And obviously one of the reasons why Apple didn't put a charging brick in the box is because, you know, apparently they're trying to save on the environment. They're trying to save smaller boxes. They're trying to save on shipping and things like that. But, you know, I think if we really care about the environment, I think we would have just put, or Apple would have just put a USB-C port in the iPhone itself. Then we all have USB-C to USB-C. Well, I say a lot of people already have USB-C to USB-C cables and they have charging bricks and things like that. But anyway, that's a whole nother debate in itself. In the rest of the box, we obviously get the sort of documentation and stuff, your SIM card, pin, and an Apple sticker. Just the one sticker this time, not the two that you would get with previous iPhone models. So let's put the packaging aside and actually peel off the protective layer. Oh, feels good, feels satisfying, feels good. I really like the shape. I really do like the shape. Can stand up on its edge as well. Looks awesome, I think. Feels awesome as well. Feels nice, feels boxy. I really like it. It reminds me of iPhone 5, iPhone 4, that boxiness about it. I think this might just be, I mean, first impressions, I think this might just be the best looking iPhone that they've produced. I'm really impressed by it. This year Apple are calling it graphite instead of space grey. I mean, it looks very similar to space grey. I'll actually compare it to my iPhone 11 Pro so we can see if there's any sort of difference in the colour. So here is my iPhone 11 Pro on the right and we have the iPhone 12 Pro on the left. Now the graphite is a bit lighter coloured. It's a bit lighter looking. It's not as dark as the grey on the iPhone 11 Pro. I mean, I still think it looks great, but it is a bit odd how Apple seem to keep changing the colours each year. And you can also see that the 12 Pro is a little bit bigger than the last year's 11 Pro. You can still very much see the bezels around the edge, and of course that notch. That notch looks bigger than ever, to be honest, on this device. It's not a full-on edge-to-edge display, but then at the same time I think that would affect sort of using the phone and getting unwanted taps and touches and things like that. But yeah, first impressions is really nice. I really like it. I'll obviously have a review coming soon, so make sure to be subscribed for that. Okay, so now let's unbox the MagSafe charger. Here we have the charger itself. How's this in here? Oh, okay, it just slides out, I assume. Yes, it does. There we go. Has quite a bit of weight to it, actually. Has a nice rubber texture on the inside, and then the outside, yeah, it's metal as far as I can tell. I think it's metal anyway. Feels like metal, sounds like metal, has the weight like metal would. The other end of the cable is actually USB-C. Now that's quite interesting, and obviously you've got to use the 20-watt power adapter to get the most out of this MagSafe charger. Now let's get my iPhone, try the charger on the back of the iPhone. Quite a nice hold actually, quite nice and tough. Dave2D actually mentioned in his videos that he's worried that over time, because of the metal and the sort of rubber, the rubber isn't sort of coming up far enough, that it could end up scratching the back of the phone. And you know what, I could actually see that happening. I could definitely see that happening because it has a, you know, quite a metal against metal or glass against metal. I could definitely see it over time scratching the iPhone. So yeah, it's a bit concerning if I do say so myself. But anyway, let's unbox the case as well, the MagSafe case. Interesting that there's some packaging around the case. Now, the case feels nice actually. Even though it's only the silicone case, inside you can also see the magnets that it has. And if we put the phone in the case, oh yeah, it detects that there's a case there. Feels good. I really like it actually. I would have got the leather cases, but for some odd reason, they don't seem to have the leather cases available this year. Apparently they're coming in November, so when the leather cases do launch, I might get the black leather case. But we'll see, because I do actually quite like this silicone case. It feels nice, doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. Feels good, and I like to use cases on my iPhones. Let's get the MagSafe charger and see what it's like on the back. Again, a nice secure hold. It's good. My only thing is, because you're most likely going to have your charger on, say, your desk or your bedside table or things like that, you're going to be lifting the charger with you. The charger won't stay on the desk or on your bedside table. But I could see a company maybe making a third-party charger where this has a lot more weight to it, or maybe you could stick it to your desk or stick it to your bedside table, and yeah, once you put it down and you actually pick your phone up, the charger will stay there. That would be nice, I think, because there have been many times where I have put my iPhone down to charge on my wireless charger on my bedside table and I haven't got it aligned just right, and I've woken up, you know, with only 20%, 30% battery left, maybe less. Yeah, it would be nice to see a third-party MagSafe charger which is really heavy, or something that maybe sticks to your desk or sticks to your bedside table, so that your iPhone still aligns up when you're charging it, but you can still pick your iPhone up without picking up the charger. So there we are, there's my first impressions of the iPhone 12 Pro. Make sure to be subscribed because I will have a review of this device coming very soon. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and thanks for watching.